Who's ready? Who's hungry? Who's hungry? You know I wouldn't let you guys down. Another Sunday, my favorite part of the week. We got a lot of interaction this morning. We got Tommy. Sunken in face, looking decent out there in Germany. He's spritzing and sprinkling all over the field. We got a lot of shit going on. But first, I got to call my co-host on the weekly show, Ryan Patterson, because these lines are moving, and we're not doing the start sits quite yet, but these lines are moving. I want to talk to Ryan and see what he thinks. Let me sure I get the microphone by it. As long as he could hear me, we're good.
What's up, gangster?
Ryan Patterson, my co-host. How are you?
Oh, what's up?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay, listen, we got a lot of shenanigans going on. I don't know what's going on in Las Vegas, but before we even get into fantasy and stuff, I wanted to get you on the early morning betting tip because lines are moving. Lines are moving and shaking more than ever.
Start them off with what's going on in Buffalo with the Vikings.
Okay, so here's what I saw. You know how I like to always try to catch a middle. That my old man taught me that a long time ago. The middles, remember?
Yeah.
So Monday, Buffalo was minus 9.5. Friday, they were minus 2.5. We missed the middle. So I'm like, okay, if I would have done the 9.5 with who they playing, Buffalo, the Vikings?
Yeah, the Vikings.
If I would have took the Vikings plus the 9.5 and then Buffalo lay in the 2.5, if they win by 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you hit both. But I checked the line again. I didn't get the middle anyway, but the curiosity got me. And I just checked the Buffalo line, and it's back to 6.5. I don't know if I've ever seen a line go from 9.5 down to 2.5 back to 6.5. What's going on here?
I think it's all going to depend on what's going on with Josh Allen. I think it's just like the inside whispers of, Vegas has their inside sources. And I'm sure that it's whispers about what's going on with Josh Allen because that's the only thing that I think would make the line move that much if Josh Allen's going to play or not play.
And you know what we got to remind ourselves too? These odds makers, I don't care what they're doing. This is the closest the gap has ever been in the history. 50 years ago, when the wise guys were walking around betting, they didn't have the intel, the internet, the stats. You couldn't go downtown on Mulberry Street in a social club and say, hey, let me look up how much percentage of the carries this guy was on the field. We have almost as much access to information as the odds makers. To me, I feel like they don't know what's going on in Buffalo. They're confused, just like we are. Josh Allen, a UCL, if he tries to keep playing, he is going to hurt himself if he needs surgery.
I agree. I think it's a tough game too because there's a couple things that go into it where Josh Allen not knowing if he's healthy or not. The Bills are coming off a loss to the Jets. I mean, they're supposed to be the best team in the league. I get why they're the favorite, but people are forgetting that Minnesota's only loss this year is on Monday night to the Eagles.
And how come? Tell them why me and you will never forget that game.
Because me and you, we loved the Vikings that night.
We hammered the Vikings that night.
We said screw Philly. Their undefeated season's over. I like the Vikings team. I think they can do it. And they laid a freaking egg for us.
Hey, Rye.
And then we stayed off of them, and now they've won every single game since.
Hey, Rye, guess who just popped in the room?
Who's in the room?
Our other hockey guy. Same initial as you. We got Patty Pucks and Petey Pucks. Clap it up for Petey Pucks. Petey Pucks in the building. What's up, Petey Jenks?
Petey Jenks.
Yeah, Petey's in the building. We're going over the confusion of this Buffalo line. We're trying to see why this happened. And Ryan,
I think that this is a game that I'm probably going to stay away from. I think just because of so much going into it. I think this is an observe the game type. These
odds makers put their pants on one leg at a time, just like us, and they're just as confused as us. A UCL requires Tommy John. Now, if he needs the surgery and gets it immediately, you gotta wipe off the year. You can't say, well, they're windows now. This fucking kid's 25 years old. Like, this guy could play for 15 more years, maybe. I know for a fact when you get the Tommy John surgery, you're out a year, but when you come back, your arm is stronger. Every pitcher who comes back throws harder. And now Josh Allen has the strongest arm in the history of the earth and world. That might not even be an overstatement. Is that an overstatement?
I don't know. I don't think that's a reach. I don't think that's an
Josh Allen has the
people-
strongest arm ever. If he gets the UCL surgery, the Tommy John, and comes back, he's going to be throwing fucking 90 yards. Like, I think they got to be smart here. Buffalo's got to be smart. And Case Keenum, he's not a bad quarterback. That's their backup.
Yeah, Case Keenum not bad. You know what? If Case Keenum started, I don't understand why they're not just starting Case Keenum and giving Josh Allen the rest. I mean, listen, it's Case Keenum's revenge game against the Vikings.
Right.
Why not let him go in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Case Keenum was the Vikings quarterback.
In the playoffs. That's not the question. The Bills are going to end up in the playoffs.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Right. Although they are, well, yeah, no, they would have to really slip to not make the playoffs. They would have to really slip.
They have to really slip.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not doing that. Now, another game I wanted to talk to you about was the Browns and the Dolphins.
Oh, I got that circled. I got that one circled. I'm glad you picked that up. I got the Dolphins, but my dad's worried. He said, "Watch out for Cleveland." He doesn't love it.
I'll tell you this: I'm with your pops on this one, man.
Okay. Me and Petey Jenks got the Fins. You like Cleveland?
I like Cleveland, but Petey Jenks likes the
Petey
Fins.
likes the Fins. Yeah, he likes the Fins. I think he put the Fins in my comments.
I think it's a trap game.
Who are your three best bets on my Pick'em show? Who are your three best?
I had Browns.
Oh, okay.
I had the Browns, and then I had the Niners, I believe, and then my third team. I'm trying to think. I forget which I put my third team. I think I just put the Giants just because I love them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I took who the hell did I take? I took Seattle now, taking 3 or 3.5, whatever it was yesterday.
They're down 14.
Yeah, I know. I took the Jags plus 9.5 against the Chiefs. Let's see. That game is 9.5 this morning still, so I guess it's the same. And I forgot who my other one. I think my other one might have been Miami plus minus the 3.5.
Why do you like the Fins?
You know why? It's such a corny reason. You know why I got the Fins today? You know why? I'm trying to will myself to a fantasy victory against T-Rich. I just made a very bad trade, but I had to take a shot. I'm in 4 leagues. I'm 7-2, 6-3, 4-5, 2-7. Now, I don't have to tell you the league that I took a risk in, the 2-7 league. T-Rich's league. So I'm trying to get a little juice. Mostert just lost a lot of momentum with the addition of Jeff Wilson. So I traded for Jeff Wilson. So now I got them both. And I got rid of Godwin. But you know what? I know who Godwin is. But after 10 weeks of running an in and out, an in and out, enough. All he does is run an in and an out. He reminds me of Saquon last year before he was really better. Watch, next year Godwin will have 1,400 yards and 110 catches. But I don't see it.
I'm going to circle back to my question.
What?
Why do you like the Fins?
Because I think they're the most explosive. They're very explosive. I think about the teams that they beat. They beat the Bills when they were healthy. They just got Jeff Wilson and Mostert were the tandem that ran all over Green Bay. I will never forget that. When I was walking around the casino in the NFC Championship a couple years ago, Wilson and Mostert looked like the 2 fastest backs I've ever seen. So we already know Waddle and Hill are like no other. They're probably the fastest receiver duo ever. We know Tua healthy is very accurate. Gesicki very underrated. And now with Wilson and Mostert, and didn't they sign a linebacker from Denver, Bradley Chubb?
Yeah.
Miami's going in the right direction. Cleveland's a tough team. Deshaun Watson's not back yet. I think this is the time they got to get him today. This is a big game for Miami.
Too much is pointing into Miami direction, which is why I believe it's a trap game.
Oh, so you're thinking that way. Too much. It's too easy to see. I get it.
I think Cleveland might just run the rock, keep Miami's offense off the field, and people are underestimating Cleveland's defense.
Another. You just made a great point.
They're a good football team, man. They're a pretty good football team.
And you made a great point. The running game. My dad loves Chubb. Nick Chubb is a hell of a back.
And if they run the rock, keep Miami's offense off the field and their defense can play well, it's going to be a good game, man. It's going to be a tight game. It's going to come down to the wire. There's a reason why Miami isn't a 7-point favorite.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
And it's a pick 'em with the 3.5.
Yeah, if a home team is 3, that means it's like a pick 'em, because they usually give the home team 3. So they're saying Cleveland is like basically even with Miami.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that with all the star power. I just think it's the way that Cleveland plays, man. I think that they run the rock, they keep an offense off the field, and I think their defense doesn't get as much credit as they should.
Yeah. These NFL games this week are they're interesting because there's a lot. Nobody's got separation. We're still waiting on a couple popular teams to pop, like Tampa Bay today. They need, like, Seattle's red hot. If Tampa Bay holds on and gets this win, that would be big.
Now, good.
Yeah.
Kind of had the background all morning, and every time I peek my head up, Tampa Bay's making a nice play, whether it be Tommy throwing a ball or defense making a nice play.
My cocky fantasy opponent, T. Rich, Mister, he can't lose. He's got a lot of Seahawks today, and so far, so good. He's got Geno, he's got Walker. I hope he gets shut out. I'm gonna beat T. Rich today. He's gonna be 8-2 after today. Don't worry, Patty. You'll get that 1 seed. I got you.
No, incomplete. There we go. They're punting the ball back to
Tommy. Yeah. Geno's off today. Geno's a little off.
I know. Well, all right. So let's circle back to another 1 o'clock game.
Okay.
The other 1 o'clock game I was looking at would be, you said you like the Jaguars against the Chiefs. Why do you like the Jaguars taking the 10 points?
All right. Here's why I like the Jaguars. I like the Jaguars because Kansas City is a really good team, and the trends that I've been noticing over them for the past couple of years. Once they start like snowball rolling and they look really dominant, then they start to not cover. And that's just I just feel like about 4 or 5 weeks ago against the Raiders on a Monday night, I guaranteed the Raiders. The Raiders were up like 21-0. They blew the game, but they covered. And just think about that. Like the Chiefs just a few weeks ago barely beat the Raiders. What do we think about the Raiders right now? Like how bad they're playing. Like it's the NFL. Trevor Lawrence, up and coming star. ATN, up and coming star. Huh?
That's a team that I think is just getting unlucky, not getting the calls.
Yeah.
They haven't been healthy. I think that it's just that it's just, I hope that this isn't the last go around for Derek Carr. I hope that this Raiders team can add a couple pieces and run it back again next year. I think that they really got unlucky this year with injuries. Did you know that only one time this year 43 offensive snaps this year. Right. The Raiders had on the field Waller, Adams, Renfro, Carr, and Jacobs.
Yeah.
Only 43 snaps this year.
Waller just went on the injured reserve, and so did Renfro. They're both on the injured reserve.
That really hurts the Raiders because the big thing is why they signed Devontae Adams is now that they have Waller and Adams. Who are you gonna? You can't double both of them.
I know. Hey, real quick, a flip switch. PD Jenks is in the room. I got to shout out a couple people, and then I want to talk about something that PD Jenks just said because you're going to have a strong take on this too. What's up to PD Jenks, T. Rich, Joey Newman? What are you doing, baby? Year round. What's up, Tommy boy? Listen, last night was a historic night in the UFC. Alex Paella, however you say it, Paella, he knocked out Adesanya again. Did you guys see it?
Falsy stoppage. I thought Adesanya was still moving around.
He was moving in a fucking he was moving in another dimension. His arms were down. Like, the only thing that could have happened after that was a knee to the skull.
That's how Adesanya bops and weaves. He doesn't put his hands up. He just throws his head around.
He looked like he was about to bop and weave to the fucking stretcher.
You gotta let that go one more punch. Because if he hits him again there, Adesanya goes over. But if he misses a couple of those punches, Adesanya might have been able to grab him and clinch up. I thought that was a tough stoppage in the 5th round of the championship.
Well, I'll tell you what I do notice. I will tell you an absolute truth. 12 to 13 years ago, that fight would not be stopped. The UFC got so big business, worldly, globally, that they're much more careful. They don't want to look bad at any time on a major world platform. They're stopping these fights much sooner. I used to see guys get rocked in the face 30 times before the ref even got in between. Like, those days of the barbaric fighting style, they don't do that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, if this was 10 years ago, they would have not stopped that fight.
Terrible.
No, I understand. I understand.
terrible. You got the best fighter in the world fighting another guy basically too, and then he's moving. He's on his feet still. It's not like he's on the ground and he's just laying there. He's still moving his body. He's standing there.
Here's what I got from that fight. And T Rich, type in what whatever you think too. I feel like Adesanya, it was the more skilled fighter, but whenever a blow to blow, the stronger guy in every aspect, from the fist to the chin to the hardness, it was Pereira. And I felt like Adesanya was fighting the perfect fight. He was winning 3-1 on my card. I had it 3-1, but I always had that feeling that in an exchange, he would get the worst of it maybe. I had that feeling.
He looked nervous when Pereira would press him.
I never saw Adesanya give that much respect. He backed up and dodged the weave the whole fight.
The whole fight. Even though he was up 3-1, there was something, like you said, in the back of my head that was like, if this guy touches Adesanya, he's going to get slept.
Hey, and you know me, Mister, I'm always scoping guys out for PEDs. I watched the Adesanya Pereira knockout from 5 years ago in the kickboxing. Pereira looked like if you, T Rich, and Pereira were walking down the street, would all look exactly the same. Now this fucking guy's built like a brick shithouse. I don't know if you could change that much. He was like a lean, tall dude.
He's cutting a lot of weight though. Pereira, I was cutting a lot.
Yeah, how did he get so heavy? He was a lean dude. You know, maybe because he's in his 30s now, he got a little thicker because he looks thick.
He did. Me personally, as an average UFC fan, I like the sport. I'm not as into it as I am football and hockey, so I don't know as much. But from the perspective that I have of it, I thought that they had to give it another 3 seconds. You had to give Adesanya. If Adesanya got rocked,
how much time was left in that last round when that happened?
What?
How much time was left in in the 5th round when he got knocked out?
Maybe like 2-3 minutes.
Wow. You know what? He caught him. He definitely caught him. You know what? He had him at the end of the line on the ropes. I think, you know what? If Adesanya could have kept his feet, then you got to let him try to get out of it. And if Pereira hit him with the death blow that made him hit the deck like on his face, then you stop it. I kind of agree with you.
If he hit the deck the first time, popped up, was still dodging, moving around and stuff.
Yeah.
Pereira kind of caught him, but then the ref stopped him. If Pereira sat him down one more time, then that's it. You call it, okay? But still moving. And then did you see instantly as soon as the ref came in, Adesanya popped his head.
Yeah, he was definitely cognitive. He was functioning.
Kinda, he was gassed. I mean, and he was like a little out of it. Yeah, no shit. He's in the 5th round of a championship UFC fight.
Yeah.
But still, the guy, I thought that was a tough stoppage, man. It's going to call for a rematch.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be an immediate rematch, I think. Immediate rematch.
Wait, and then to keep on it, what a card that was. What a card, man. The Chandler Poirier fight, that was crazy.
I felt bad for Frankie Edgar because he got old.
Oh, no.
He got old. I told you that on the phone, right, Ryan?
We got too many Jersey kids in here.
I know. No, I felt bad. I felt like he aged.
Jersey Johnny, but we can't be doing that.
No, I felt bad for him. I was rooting for him.
No Frankie.
That was a tough knockout. You know?
That was, and did you see him after? He was like, "Fuck!" He was like, "Did I just get knocked out?"
Yeah. He got slept.
He was pissed. You know what? I bet Frankie Edgar steps in the ring one more time.
I don't know if you can. Yeah, he might not want to go out like that. You know.
He ain't gonna go out. No way. And I hope this time Dana White gives him a layup because the guy that Dana White gave him was moving around.
Yeah, that guy looked pretty frisky.
Yeah. I get why Frank Yeager was a plus 200. Can Dana White give Frankie a layup here and let him go out on top? I mean, come on, Uncle Dana.
Hey, listen to this. Tommy just threw a dirt ball from the end zone, and the refs are so afraid of Brady they didn't throw the safety flag. He was in the middle of the pocket in the end zone, threw a dirt ball, not even near a receiver, and punt team's coming out. No, that should be a safety. Hey. Staying on the ADD tip, we got year-round news in here. Goddard or Knox? I think Goddard is a no-brainer, right, Ryan? Goddard is a no-brainer.
Yeah, you can't start Knox, man.
Yo, Knox, we don't know. Knox has been underperforming with Josh Allen healthy. He's been underperforming.
I mean, in my eyes, Knox is fringe waiver wire tight end. He's a streamer fan just hoping for a TD. Goddard's one of the few tight ends in the league right now who can catch 7 for 80.
Goddard balled out last week.
In this league who can do that right now. Goddard's on a good offense. I hate to admit it as a Giants fan, but he's definitely like it's Andrews when he's healthy, Kelsey, and then probably the third tight end.
What do you think of?
I'd say would be like Goddard.
Right now, Zach. Hey, what's up, Zach? How you doing? Zach's got a question for me. Judy or Smith in flex. So I'm thinking Devontae Smith for the Eagles. It's hard to take guys on shit offensive teams. Always remember that. Denver, they got 3 fucking touchdowns the whole year. What is the chances of Judy having 2 or 3 today? Slim to none. But Philly, they're like a locomotive. So you probably want to go with the receiver on the better team. That's what I think.
I'm gonna agree with you there. You don't want to be rooting for Russell Wilson to hopefully throw the ball to Jerry Jeudy.
We gotta wait for Russ to cook. We might starve.
I'll be honest with you. I'd rather have a guy who's like the third option on a good offense than have number 1 on a shitty offense sometimes.
Yeah. Mama NOOCH just arrived in the building, cocky as hell, 7-2, a whole spot ahead of me in the one league. I can't believe I'm 7-2. Imagine that. She's got Saquon like you.
Jags line on mine just moved to 10.
Jags are 10 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I picked up the newspaper to specifically see the move so I could remember. So that means from 7 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning to now. So that means people are betting the Chiefs laying the 9.5 if it went to 10.
You want to know? You want to know a game that I'm really looking at right now that I think is a funny line that popped out to me a couple times. It's one of the 1 o'clock games. The Titans and Broncos. Why are the Titans only -2.5 against the Broncos?
Because Tannehill's not going to play, right?
No, yeah, but Malik Willis, I mean...
Malik Willis is good, but they're figuring he's young, and the probabilities of some mistakes are still, they're there because of his inexperience.
I think he learned a lot in that Sunday night game. I think
that
was a big game for him. National stage, he played one of the best teams in the league. I think that he learned a lot in that game, and I think he comes and shows that. I think that's a fugazi line. I don't trust Denver at all. They traded Bradley Chubb. What the hell's going on in
Denver's team is shaky. And Zach made a good point here in the comments. Devontae Smith has been a little disappointing, and Judy's had a decent floor so far throughout the whole process. But I just don't see the chemistry. I have more faith in Jalen Hurts getting back with Devontae. Everybody's going to really respect Brown now, the way he's been playing. And Goddard just came alive. Goddard had 100-plus yards. I think Devontae Smith is going to get 6 for 80.
I think so too. When I see the Eagles, I see cohesion. I see a very fluent offense. When I watch the Broncos, I just see it just doesn't look good. When I watch the Eagles, they flow nice. They have a long drive. When I watch the Broncos play, it's just like
the Broncos are tough. I would say points for all season, they're very low. I like to look at the whole team because it's very telling. When you see a whole football team and they got like 73 points after like 8 weeks, how are you going to take guys on that team, especially if you're a touchdown-dependent guy? It's hard. It's almost impossible.
That's sticking in my head right now is a couple weeks ago when the Eagles, it was probably more than a couple weeks ago, when the Eagles played the Redskins and Devontae Smith caught those TDs, those amazing balls.
Yeah.
That can happen in any game, and I'd rather somewhat roll the dice with that.
Right. Listen to this stat.
And it also depends on who else he has on the team. If he has a couple guys already with high floors, then roll the dice with Devontae Smith.
Okay.
Roll the dice with a couple guys.
I have some numbers for you, and I want you to tell me if I'm thinking logically or not. I'm looking at the Denver Broncos team offense, right? They're 3-5. They have a total of 120 points. We're going on Thanksgiving. They got 120 points right now. Now I'm looking at Philadelphia. Okay. They got 230 points. That's a big difference. So, the probabilities of Devontae Smith coming out and having a productive day it's just way higher than Judy's right now. That, just to piggyback and hit that point for the last time, you got to look at team production as well. Like Buffalo, they got 220 points on the season. Who would think Philadelphia's got more points than Buffalo on the season? But they do.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Wow.
That is very true.
Wow.
I wouldn't expect that, but they've been playing well. They've been playing well. You got any more starts and sits in there?
Well, you know what? I really like. I'm gonna start Wilson. I'm gonna start Jeff Wilson at tailback, but I'm a little bit mixed up because I have a couple guys that have high ceilings but have disappeared. That's why I'm 2-7 in that league because I got Jekyll and Hyde guys. Khalil Herbert was 7th in the NFL in rushing, but he puts up like a 30, a 1, a 27, a 3. Now, last week, he had his first dud. He did really good 2 weeks before that when everybody gave up on him. Then I finally picked him up again on waivers, and he went back to stinking. But he's got the juice on that team. So I'm thinking a spot starting Khalil Herbert for a high ceiling, hoping he's got one of them big games. Tony Pollard's got to have a big role today still because they're going to try to mix Zeke Elliott back in. But I'm hearing he's not 100%. So they got to go with Tony at least more than his early bullshit role in the beginning of the season, I think. What do you think?
I think that I don't like fat face and I don't like the fucking Cowboys, so I ain't fucking starting anybody over there. But I do love me some Tony Pollard, though. I think Tony Pollard's the real deal.
Right now, eyeball test. I would have to say Tony Pollard over Dylan. I don't think I could start Dylan over Pollard. I could not bring myself to do that, honestly. I don't see anything from Dylan this year.
And I think that now too is I'm gonna lean towards Dallas's offense a little more than the way that Green Bay's going right.
You know who I would look for, guys, as far as maybe not fantasy, but as far as betting, there's a really good receiver named Michael Gallup who came off the ACL, came on a little slow, just had a bye week. Michael Gallup might be incorporated today. I could see Michael Gallup getting in that end zone today, maybe anytime touchdown Michael Gallup. If you need a flex, if your team is thin, that might be a decent pickup today, Michael Gallup. I got a hunch on him.
I like that. Is there any other hunches you got on anytime TDs?
Anytime TDs? Well, yes, I do. I got a couple, actually. Now, Miami's very explosive. With Hill and Waddle, they're dangerous. I just know Wilson or Mostert is going in that damn end zone. I just can't tell which one. I'm trying to look at it. I might do both of them because they'll both be over plus 200. So if you can get two bets at plus 200 or better, even if one wins, you win money. You get it? It's just the math of it. I might go with both Dolphins running backs to score. Let me see. Jacoby Myers. That's my go-to prop guy. He's on a bye. Justin Herbert. I don't like him today. That's another one of my big things. I like Hawkinson today a lot. Hawkinson's on Minnesota now. Oh, my God. Well, what about Hawkinson? My boy Joey Newman's a Vikings fan. He just brought that up to me. Great point. What do you think about him today, Rod?
TJ, he didn't get in the end zone last week, right?
Right. And now he's got another week.
He's looking for his first TD.
Yeah, TJ Hawkinson could be due. Hey,
do that in there. I bet Hawkinson last week, so that motherfucker owes me money.
If Julio Jones could get in the end zone in Germany, Hawkinson could get in the end zone in Buffalo.
Yeah. If Julio's getting in Germany, I think we got fucking Hawkinson getting in the end zone in Buffalo.
Hey, Taysom Hill's due. He had a very quiet there's certain players that you got to throw them away fantasy-wise, but you got to remember them when you're betting like this, small on the FanDuel and shit. Taysom Hill is a guy that can do a lot of shit and then have a silent game. Last week, he had a silent game. I could see Taysom Hill throwing a touchdown or catching one or running off a couple today. That's a good point.
They're playing the Steelers.
Hey, you know what? We're going to see a bump up. I'm going to call this right now on the Steelers. We're going to see a bump up in the backup running back. Najee Harris officially stinks. Guys, I'm not trying to hate. People they use that word when you say something negative. I've been watching Najee Harris. He doesn't have it. The backup running back Warren,
a big body guy. Just looks big body.
I think if Pittsburgh wants to be competitive and actually gain more than 3.3 yards on a run, because 3.3, that's very low.
Also,
I think they got to run Warren.
About it too is I don't know if it's Najee as much as defense is not respecting the deep ball.
Yeah.
Najee's not going to be able to go very far if they're putting 8 guys in the box.
Najee's truffling and shuffling and like the old ant that had a hip replacement. Like he's already moving like an old man. I don't understand it. He's not moving like these top backs. He don't look like Kenneth Walker to me.
No, I don't know if there's many guys who look like Kenneth Walker, man. He's a beast.
Oh man, yeah, babe. P.D. Jenkins is breaking my balls. Najee Harris for Williams, worst trade ever. I'll tell you what, Williams blew his leg off. Najee is running 2 yards a carry. I should get away from. I'm never touching either one of those guys again.
Those guys were two fringe first round picks, second round picks in fantasy.
We thought we had this big blockbuster trade.
I'm telling you right now, I called it a little bit at the beginning of the season. I was thinking that might be the trend. I'm done picking running backs unless it's Saquon or Henry in the first couple rounds. I'm going aerial assault for the first 3 rounds every single time.
Yep.
I'm done. It's the way the NFL is trending.
Yeah.
It's the way that fantasy's trending. Think about it. Look at some of the backs who've come on towards the end of the year with teams making championship runs.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker, right? That Deontay Foreman. There's guys. There's running backs in the cut that are going to bring people to fantasy championships.
What do you think about Detroit's running backs today? A lot of people are asking me about the Lions running backs. Who's carrying the ball more? Who carried the ball more snap share last week? Was it Swift or Williams? We need to decipher that because a lot of people have both of those backs, but they don't want to start them both.
I think that
who's going to be the better running back today for the Lions? Williams or Swift?
Today with the Lions playing the Bears, I can see a shootout there. I can see both defenses being Fugazi.
Hold on 1 second, Ryan. It's T-Rich, all right? Hold on. Hey, guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe. We do the live stream every Sunday. T-Rich, what's up, brother? Oh, I lost him. T-Rich, talk to me.
Yeah, talk to the people in your chat. You got rated by a famous person.
Oh, nice. All right. Hey, thank you for rating me. All right. So, hey, guys, my name is NOOCH. This is Neighborhood Picks, and we have the most fun ever. This is our normal Sunday. I see a lot more people in here than usual. We've been getting it going. It started with me and my friends, and now we rock. Guys come in. We talk about fantasy. We talk about individual player start sits, projections, who we like, who we don't like. We really get down to the nitty-gritty, and we have a great time. So this is Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe. Ask me anything you want, and let's get the dialogue going. That's what this is about. I'm an upbeat guy. I'm a sports lifer. I played, I coached, I train guys now. I just love it. It's natural to me. That's why I put the channel on, because it's more of it's like it just comes out of me. So why not do it as a fun hobby? So let's rock. Like and subscribe. Neighborhood Picks. Who do we like today? Rated by a famous person. All right. Hey, I'll take it. Who's Grossy? Like and sub, guys. Worst sport? The worst sport. Man, I like all sports. All sports are great. I don't know. I'll tell you what, Tom, I'm a little surprised the Bucs here came out with such success. I had Seattle today, but my fantasy football opponent is he's killing it. I'm killing him. Geno's not doing anything. Kenneth Walker looks to be a little slow. Okay, I'll take this right now. We're at halftime, and I'm playing against the guy that's got Geno Smith, Kenneth Walker, and Mike Evans. All right, Geno's got a 3. Kenneth Walker's got a 2, which is surprising. I'm afraid of Kenneth Walker and Mike Evans. Guys, if you watch the next gen stat, I look at the next gen. I was shocked. I looked up the next gen fastest ball carriers to date, and number 1 was Kenneth Walker at 23 miles an hour. And think about all the guys who carried the ball this year, like Tyreek Hill. Like anyone who's had the rock and ran with it has been tracked. And for Kenneth Walker to be number 1, that means he's flying. Stairway to Kevin. What's up, buddy? How you doing? What do you want? You want to talk about anything specific? Anything? Football, basketball, the Adesanya fight last night. I do start and sits, especially once 11:30 comes and we get the official inactives and stuff. A lot of people ask me who to start, who to sit, but I'm open to going anywhere as far as sports content. I go anywhere with that. Last night was a hell of a fight, boy. With Adesanya, he got knocked out. Stopped it early. Joey, I'm not playing you, Joe. Who am I playing? Let's see. I'm gonna look at the standings in the league. Poor Mel. Mel's making so many trades and he just stays in last. We got to keep Mel down, Joe. We got to keep Mel in last place. Poor Mel. Carmelo's team, 2-7. He made 800 trades. He's 2-7. And me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna throw fake bullshit on myself. I have the weakest 7-2 team I've ever had in my life. I'm in 4 leagues. I'm 7-2, 6-3, 4-5, and 2-7. My 2-7 team is stronger than my 7-2 team. So don't tell me you don't need a little luck in fantasy. However, I am going to control my own luck a little bit today. I'm going to bench Justin Herbert, and this is really something I wanted to get into. Justin Herbert, first of all, that fish face coach, he stinks. He's very bad. Justin Herbert threw the ball 57 times a couple weeks ago, and he only had 3 passes over 10 air yards. That's a problem. That's like the Jim Fossil Giants from 1997 when I was in high school. Like when you're just throwing dinkers and dunkers, you're fucked up. So I got Justin Herbert. His receivers are hurt, and the offense looks weird to me. So I can't afford to lose. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start. I went and grabbed Daniel Jones in one league. He was there. I'm a Giants fan. Pops is here. We're going to watch it anyway. So, and he's got legs. So if Daniel Jones throws for 180 and 1 or 2, but rushes for 60 or 70, I'll get to that 18 or 20. Herbert's got to be perfect for me to get 20 off him tonight. And against the Niners, don't trust it. I do not like Herbert tonight at all. And in the other league, I'm benching Herbert. Fields was on the waivers. I know he's young. I know he's a little green, but he's projected for a 25. And guess what? Next gen NOOCH at it again. I looked up the next gen fucking stats on the fastest dudes in the league. Guess who was number 10 in the whole league? And I didn't see Lamar's name. Justin Fields. See, I know he's big and I know he's strong and I see him run, but it's hard to tell on camera exactly how fast somebody is. He's the 10th fastest dude in the league this year running, which blew my mind because I didn't see Lamar's name there. So I took Fields. I figure Fields throwing, running, he'll get me to 20. Even if it's a loss in an ugly game, fantasy-wise, he'll get me to 20, 25. Herbert, he's let me down a couple times. And Carr really let me down. Carr's gone. His team's on the eye. All these quarterbacks with hurt receivers, don't go with them. I started Carr 2 weeks ago because Herbert was on a bye, gave me a 2. And now I'm not falling for the same trick. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe again today. Herbert, gone. No receivers. The offense is funny. The coach, whack job. I'm going to take my shot with Daniel Jones and Fields. Let's get to some questions here. I like Gesicki. Mike Gesicki is underrated. Everybody's like, oh, he's not going to get any balls this year. Every time I see him, he's doing something good. You know, it might not be high numbers, but Mike Gesicki is good. Hey, guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Like, subscribe to the channel. We do the live interactive Sundays every Sunday. We're going to start doing other night live interactives where we go right through the season. I usually call the boxing matches, but I wanted to be up super early today. But I wish I did call that Adesanya Pereira fight last night. That might have been fun. Let's see, Tyler. McLaurin or Ayuk? Ooh, see, that's a good question because a few weeks ago I was just saying, hey, it's the week of the underachievers because Ayuk got in the end zone twice and we haven't heard from him in like a year. Ayuk is hot. He's hot. However, Debo's back, another weapon. McCaffrey's there. So I don't know if Ayuk is going to have as much of a role with Debo back today. So, and McLaurin is talented. McLaurin, you can't really go wrong with Terry McLaurin. Did you see that catch he made, that over-the-shoulder catch, that dime that I think Heineke dropped out? I think it was definitely Heineke. I saw McLaurin make a beautiful catch. McLaurin's a top-tier talent, and I would go with him today. I would go with him. Full PPR, yeah, hell yeah. What do you think, Petey Jenks? Petey Jenks, if you don't get in the Zoom box and be one of my hockey guys, I'm going to hunt you down. Because I know you know your hockey. Start 2. Here we go. Fields, Russ, Dak. Are you in that crazy fucking league with me where we got to start 2 quarterbacks? I've been getting my ass kicked in that league. Yeah, are you in that one, Petey? I'm in one. Ryan got me in last minute. Yeah, I got 100 quarterbacks. It's crazy, that league. Fields, you got to start him. Russ, Petey, are you trying to make my blood pressure rise this morning? Forget about Russell Wilson. What did I say in August? I came on here like the weatherman, and I said cloudy with the chance of Russ not cooking. And Russ has not cooked. The only thing he's making is cold cuts. Cold cuts. No stove for Russ. So get Russ's bum ass out of there. You start Fields because he's up and coming, and you start Dak because Dallas is a problem. And watch out for Michael Gallup today. I really like Michael Gallup today. Now we got the second half kicking off over here. Newman, who you playing today, Newman? You still in here? Who you playing, bro? Newman, you got a chance here still. That fucking poor Mel. Grandpa out of the league already. Oh, that is funny. Yeah. Guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Like, subscribe to the channel. Give it a share. Give it a share. Be like, yo, there's this crazy guy in the room. We're having a lot of fun. Check him out. Give it a share, guys. I got my original. My idea was to get about 200 or 300 people that I had in my mind that love sports that I knew throughout my life. I didn't even know about monetization and all that shit. So once I got that going, and all my friends are here connected already, now it's just like we're growing and we're having fun, and I'm meeting new people, and it's becoming even more and more fun. So it's really positive and upbeat. I love this shit. So everybody who's in here, you're part of the family. I do a weekly pick'em contest. If anybody's new, I do a Friday pick'ems, right? You pick your best 3 bets with the spread. This is only the 3rd round. The most winning picks after the last week of the season wins a $150 gift prize from our channel, Neighborhood Picks. So you could get in next week. You're just going to be 2 weeks behind. I think the leader's got 5. So you're starting 5 behind, and the leader's my mother. My mother's got the most wins. Figure that. And she's 7-2 in our the one fantasy league we let her in. She's 7-2. Talk of the league is first. That's Cody. Yeah, that's Cody. Talk of the league. He's talking mad shit. I talked to Mel and Cody this morning. They're gonna call me breaking my balls pretty soon, Joey. Your main attraction? That main attraction was your 3-on-3 name when you guys won the championship in high school when we had the 3-on-3 tournament at the end of the year, wasn't it? I think that was your name. I remember that. How do I remember that? Oh my God. Wow. The main attraction. That was your team. Didn't you win it? Holy shit. Wow. I just had a flashback. That's crazy. Number 23, Joey Newman. Silky J, Joey. Shit. We did have some fun. We had some fun. That was the best year I ever had. That sophomore year, your senior year, it was our best team by far. I got to experience winning. You know, I had a great time that year on your team. That shit was awesome. You guys were a lot of fun, and I got to contribute a little bit. Yeah, I even got that spot start against Barringer, and I had the best game of my life. And you took me after the game. You're like, yo, you did all right today. I was like, oh wow, I couldn't believe you were giving me a compliment. You were like some older dude, I was like, oh yeah, NOOCH. Against Barringer. That was our first win of the season. Shit. Who do we like? Who we don't like right now? Seattle's in trouble. I had Alex Pereira by knockout going with Seattle this morning on a patience parlay, and it doesn't look like it's going to go through. I don't really want Gino to throw a touchdown because I'm going against him in fantasy. Hey. All right, Gino just got hit pretty hard. The Buccaneers defense is playing tight. Now, this is going to be telling with Seattle here. Seattle's down 14-0, and they're in the red zone. And they've been tough. Seattle's tough. Tampa Bay's got to really tighten up. Tampa Bay's starting to pick up steam. The Rams aren't, but Tampa Bay looks like they're improving a little bit. What do we got here? Watch NFL Live TV. Oh, hell yeah. I support everything. You support me. Subscribe to the channel. I support you guys back. That's really what it's all about. The more the merrier, because there's so many people doing these contents. I want to find the most interesting people. I want you to find me. I want to have fun all the time with this shit. I want to come with new ideas, and as the channel grows and the technology gets better and better, as I learn more, it's going to be even more fun. So, hey, pretty soon we're going to be getting a lot of NBA talk. And bots. I talk to bots. But you know me, T-Rich. I don't give a fuck. Pretty soon I'm going to have my segment because Carmelo. Me and Carmelo will have an hour conversation on the phone about basketball. no neighborhood picks, just an hour conversation about basketball on the rig. So pretty soon we're gonna be having NBA talk. Joe, you gotta come in. I wanna get like a couple Zoomers. I want to hear about all shit like high school, NBA, all basketball talk, coaching. Mel's coaching. Mel's doing his thing coaching. Yo, Mel's running the shit out of a great 1-3-1 defense that we had, and he played it yesterday. And then he took all the starters out, and he had his second and third string playing it, and he's just trying to get his team like as good as they can be, master of the craft. The coach got sore and decided to not shake Mel's hand yesterday. So to that coach out there, you're a bum, bro. You don't understand what a good coach is. Carmelo doesn't give a shit who your team is. He's trying to get his kids to be the sharpest they can be. So when they get to where they go, a championship game, a tournament, they're ready. So when his third string team is kicking your team's ass, go put yourself in the fucking closet because you're a shitty coach. But you don't shake my friend's hand, fuck you. And I can say that because I don't coach out there. What else we got here? Mel is my son. He's gonna be calling me soon. What do we got, PD Jenks? Kadarius Toney plus 300 touchdown scorer. What the hell happened? How could the Giants get rid of their burner? The Giants got rid of their burner. Oh my! He must have been a trouble guy. He had to have had trouble on or off or both the field, because the Giants needed receivers. Galladay went from, we thought he was like a broke ass Megatron coming over, to just a broke ass. He stinks. We don't even have the receiver that we went and got signed. I don't know, man. So I don't know what's going on with Kadarius Toney. Went over to the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs are going to use him, look brilliant, and the Giants are going to be looking for a receiver. I'm curious to see which. Now listen, what about Giants receivers anytime touchdowns? The Giants are playing Houston. Anytime touchdown. I could get every time I tell you guys my Giants anytime touchdown, twice I said it and it happened. You guys laughed me off. I'm going to say it again. Slayton. All right? Darius Slayton is going to score a touchdown today. So put it in. Have a little fun. Slayton and your best bet. Call it the NOOCH parlay. So if your bet hits and Slayton scores, you get quadruple of what you would have had. So instead of putting $20 on it, put $4 on Slayton anytime TD. Parlay that with your whatever you're doing, and thank me later. Tony or Gabe Davis? Shit. You know what? Well, it's not 11:30 yet. What's the word on Josh Allen? Is he playing? That's big. Is Josh Allen playing? That's the key. Kadarius Toney. But then again, what has Kadarius Toney proven? Remember 2 months ago when we all went with Valdez Scantling because he was there? Just because a guy's there, especially with the Chiefs, doesn't mean he's going to catch on right away. I never see the Chiefs get a new guy and make him the guy. Mecole Hardman's been playing for 5 years. He still can't get in a flow. I would go with Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis. Darius Slayton, anytime touchdown scorer, baby. Anytime touchdown scorer year-round. Don't sleep on Darius Slayton. They had him on the taxi squad, but he's still the fastest guy. He's a sleeper. He's a sleeper. Kenny Galladay, first game back. Is it really? Oh, God, please, no. I don't need to see any more Kenny Galladay. He needs to go on a Galladay. Take a holiday, Galladay. I don't give a shit about Galladay. He's had enough time to prove it. How much time do you need? How much time do you need? You know what I'm saying? Guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Make sure you like, subscribe. If somebody wants to invade my channel like they just did and have like 8 fucking million people in here, I love it. I'll handle every one of you motherfuckers. I'm ready. I used to tell my kids that when I get into first period, they start acting up and shit. Like we're serving like healthy breakfast. These kids are on like level 10. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I come in, I'm like, listen, let me tell you something, kids. You're not going to outlast me today because I got energy. And the kids would look at me like I was crazy. I'd say, sit down. but they loved me. We were close, but they didn't have as much energy as me. I'm one of the only older guys that can literally outlast kids when they're breaking your balls in the classroom. That's why I was good at teaching, but I can't do it full time. I just pop in and sub now. Pop in and sub. Can't do it full time. Newman, you called me? Oh shit! I didn't even see that. I got you. Calling you right now, Joey baby. Throwing you on speaker. Just don't get me fucking kicked off. Kenny Galladay, shit. Joey baby. Newman.
What's up, Pop?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, let's talk about this nonsense.
Yo, what do you like today? What do you like? I want to hear some winners.
Vikings, Saints, Browns. That's all day.
Vikings, Saint. You know what? I like the Vikings too today. Yo, they're not getting any respect. The line was 9, then it went down to 3. Now it's back up to 6. Even if Josh Allen's playing, 6.5 is disrespectful.
It is correct, yes.
Right? Like, that's disrespectful. Minnesota lost one fucking game to the undefeated Eagles, and you're gonna make them 6.5-point underdog?
Hey, you know what though?
What?
I'll take that on a bet all day.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
a bet all day right there.
Yep.
People stupid.
I'm gonna hammer that.
6.5. Yeah, I know they're in Buffalo. I get it.
Right.
It's fine, but still, 6.5 for it.
Do you think a teaser would be smart where you take the Minnesota game and add one more game and add like 6 points to each spread? So you would get like Minnesota plus like 12.5, and then you just got to find another game to do the same shit to.
I would.
That's a good one, right? Like if we could find another game to put with that, like maybe, I gotta look. There's got to be one of them out there.
Yo, the Saints, they're gonna win.
The Saints, you think so?
Absolutely.
What's the spread on that Saints game?
I think it was 6.5.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you go.
I think it was. Yeah,
Wow.
it was
So you could actually wipe a 6-point teaser. You wipe the whole 6 off, and all they would have to do is win the game by 1.
That's it.
Oh, I like that. I like that. And Taysom Hill's due today. They're gonna put him back in. Whenever they don't use Taysom Hill as much, they don't do well. So I expect him to like have a more expanded role today, like passing a little more, running, all that shit.
Little tight ends, little tight end here and there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so for sure.
And also, I'm watching Tampa Bay's defense right now.
Right.
They're going nuts.
They look like they like clamp down a little bit, right?
They clamp down a lot.
Yeah.
Julio Jones having a field day.
Yeah. And I'm going against the guy that's got a bunch of guys on Seattle. So far, so good. I figured Seattle would run through them today because they're hot. But
I
no.
thought that Geno Smith would have a better day than this, but I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was going to pick him up in my other league because I had no choice, but obviously thank God I did this, so I took Andy Dalton.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. You know what? He's still a good quarterback. So like he's decent. He's not a bum, like an inexperienced bum,
Right.
So he's a good Band-Aid guy. If you don't have your normal guy in there, that's a good guy to put in there.
So I want to backtrack on your little, picking up Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah.
They're having a good season.
Right.
But he's gonna flop somewhere.
You think that's the wrong guy? I'm trying to like not start Herbert tonight, but I don't know who to get. Like
Justin, even though what you said was Justin throws the ball a lot,
right?
He puts up numbers.
Yeah, he does. I just hope they go down the field a little more, and I'm worried. Will they be able to have success passing without Keenan Allen and Mike Williams? I don't know if they're both not suiting up or if one of them's not suiting up. We're gonna get the injury report in like 14 minutes.
Yeah.
They gotta reveal everything.
Yeah, I want to see that too because Keenan Allen's on my team, but he's just not playing, so it's a wrap. So's Cam Akers, and then, it is what it is.
That Rams coach, he's a little bastard. He got quoted as saying, "Whenever I call a run play, I feel like I'm wasting a play." Like, Jesus Christ, coach, you say that out loud?
That's a bad coach.
Yeah, right. Like that's crazy.
That's a bad coach.
He feels like he's wasting a play. Like I don't know. That's crazy. We don't even have to say anything about that.
You rely on your running game. You can't say that about your running game.
Right. Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's about your offense right there.
Right. Exactly. Like look at these teams that have been running all. Like look at if the Giants didn't have a running game, they would be 0-8.
I'm gonna say no. Even though I hate the Giants,
right?
Obviously, I'm gonna say no.
They're playing decent. I'm surprised this year. I'm so happy.
Oh, you should be.
Yeah.
You should be.
Do you think they'll sustain it, or you think they'll fall off a little bit?
I think they'll lose another maybe 3 to 4 games. Maybe.
Yeah.
It depends. They're playing the Vikings. You have still the Vikings. You have Dallas again. You have the Eagles again. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of tough.
I hope. Yeah, I just hope they hang on enough to get into the playoffs. We'll see. I'm trying to see.
So, what do you think about today's games?
What's up?
What do you think about today's games?
Oh man, these are hard games because all these teams are so close. I like Minnesota with the points. I've been on them, and then I'm looking for anytime touchdown scores. I'm looking for like little prop bets to sneak in FanDuel where maybe I won't have to pick the game. Like maybe like a certain receiver drop his alternate yards down from what they really are. Like let me give you an example. Like let me see who's a decent receiver, but he's not a superstar. Like maybe Olave. I would take like maybe the Saints to win in a same game parlay and have Chris Olave over 45 yards, where he's probably set at like 65, but I would knock it down a little bit and do the Saints and try to get an even money bet, something like that.
You figure Olave is their best receiver right now. Wendell Thomas not playing, so
yeah,
he's going to get catches.
Yeah, I like him. He's a good rookie. That kid's pretty good, I think.
It's Ohio State, baby. It's Ohio State.
Is he from Ohio State? Oh, that's right. Wow. There's so many great players coming out of college like at such a rapid rate. Oh man, they just intercepted Tommy Boy.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! They tried to throw Brady a pass. Oh my god! They just sent the 45-year-old man that was slow when he was 20.
Listen,
oh,
people, I hate Tom Brady.
Right.
My fucking kids, I know. But Tom Brady is still the best quarterback in the league. No matter what is going on in his life,
right?
He's still number one.
Yeah, and you know what? They're putting it together. They get a win today. The rest of their division is Atlanta, like Carolina. Like they're gonna be right there when the playoffs come. They're gonna be there, and they're gonna be playing their best football. Like we shouldn't be like everybody's gonna act so shocked when they're like in tune in December. But I get what you're saying.
So I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's up?
I'm not a Jets fan. What do you think about the Jets?
Oh man, I think the Jets are a tough team. They got like an old school grittiness. Like they got a defense. They got a lot of good guys at the skilled position, and that defensive back Sauce Gardner, he's really impressive. He looks like glue when the receivers cut. It looks like he cuts before them. He's like glue on those guys. I'm really impressed with him.
I think so too.
Yeah, like I saw him on a highlight, and they like zoned in on him, and every time the receiver cut, Sauce was just with him. It was like, and I'm picturing myself at the park. It's hard to cover somebody when you don't know which way they're going. This motherfucker was on him like glue. Yeah.
He reminds me of young Patrick Peterson.
Yeah, like a young Patrick Peterson. Hey, Richard, my boy Richard's in the room. Hey, Joey, I'm going to answer a couple of these questions. Stay in the room, though. I like this, man. I'm going to answer a couple of these questions.
Hey, look, I'm back in. We're all good.
All right, Joey.
All right, brother.
Later. Richie, baby. Good morning, Richie. Good morning. Clap it up for Richie. Richie, baby. I didn't think you were coming, Rich. I have fun when you come in. Where you been? Don't let me down, Rich. I've been waiting all morning. Where the fuck is Richie? What's up? Go Bills. Hey, what do you mean go Bills? Where are you from? Buffalo? No, I think I like the Vikings plus the points today. I think I like the Vikings plus the points. Hey, I got rated by like 300 people before the fucking shit was flying. I don't know what happened, but I liked it. Hey, neighborhood picks, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Tommy Boy's doing well, but either my mind is playing tricks on me. Richie, maybe you can help me out here. Did I just see Tom Brady go out for a fucking pass and then they picked it off? They got a lot of nerve sending that guy out for a pass. Tom Brady couldn't run when he was 19. He's 50. He's going to run out for a pass. Now, here it is. Fournette to Brady. Oh, my God. Leonard Fournette just threw a fly route to Brady. You're sending Tom Brady on a fucking fly route? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Coach, go outside the stadium and go play hide and go fuck yourself. That's what you deserve to do. He needs to be in the corner. That was the worst call I've ever seen. Leonard Fournette to Brady on a fly. I could see Drake to Lamar. I could see Saquon to Danny Dimes. But Leonard Fournette to Brady on a fly? Oh, what a way to let a team back in the fucking game. Oh, don't even let me get started. This is the shit that gets me nervous during the day. Oh, Mono. Jesus. That's terrible. You have Fournette? Yeah, I can't believe they made him throw. Leonard Fournette runs people over. The guy's 260. Like I'm playing against Gino. I'm playing against Lockett. I don't think I'm playing against Font. I'm playing against G. I'm holding my opponent down. T-Rich, I told you shouldn't have been cocky. Shouldn't have got cocky, T-Rich. You're going down today, kid. Let's see what the score is. Ooh, nobody's pulling away from shit yet. How come I don't have any points? I hope nobody's going. Okay, nobody's going. Okay, well, my guys are going at 4 later. He's got 6 from Gino, 2 from Kenneth Walker, 10 from Mike Evans. A little scary. And 2 from Lockett. All right. Okay. Oh, my opponent is stumbling out of the blocks. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the other league. Guy, any start 6? Here we go. Bo Jackson and Rich Gannon. Yeah. But oh my God. Oh, Bo had an arm. That would be a great one. Bo had an arm. I've seen Bo throw guys out from the wall in left field in Major League Baseball. Remember that? Ooh. Bo Jackson. Yeah, Bo Jackson had some cannon. Imagine, like I was too young to grasp that, but imagine if we were playing fantasy football and you had Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen was one of the greatest running backs ever. Hall of Fame, Super Bowl champion, still has the record for most rushing yards in the Super Bowl from in like 83. Imagine if you had Marcus Allen and then Bo Jackson comes out to the Raiders and Al Davis is all fucking crazy and benches Marcus Allen and plays Bo Jackson. That must have been weird. Like they should come up with something where you can go back in time and play in a fantasy football year, but where you can't look up anything. Like you play in 1986 and you have your draft, and then after that they just simulate all your games and you see how you would do. Like you make it like a 1-day thing. You don't do it 18 weeks. Like you pick, like you have this app. What year are we going to? And once you get in, you can't look at anything. So we're going to go into 1996. So, I got the first overall pick. I'm taking Barry Sanders. And on the comeback, I'll get Michael Irvin. You know what I'm saying? Then we pick our teams. And then we have a simulation of exactly how that season went. And you play your games against your teams. And we see who would have the best team, like if we played back in the day. That's a good invention. I would like to do that. Look at Brady on a fly. That's disgusting. Sending Tommy Boy on a fly route on a soggy German field. You know those fields are a little soggy out there. Shit. Who do you got? Stupid. Oh, Foreman. Yeah, I got Foreman in one of my leagues. My buddy, my close friend. I was struggling. I was 2-5, and my buddy was sitting on top of the league, and he was going for the kill. And he gave me 6 guys, and I gave him 3 studs. But everything kind of went good in my favor, and I haven't lost since. Listen to this trade. I gave up Lamar Jackson, Diggs, and T. Higgins. I know. Sounds crazy, right? He gave me Justin Herbert, Waddle, Olave, Pittman, Mike Williams, and Foreman. And I have not lost since. Waddle, Foreman, big for me. I'm not even starting Herbert today. I'm starting Fields. But I got a lot of crazy ones. Yeah, go Vikings. Plus the 6.5. We like that 6.5, Richard. Be careful. 6.5 is a lot of points. But you know who's not going to cover today? The heavyweight champions of not covering when everybody gets behind them. Remember, the NOOCH told you this. Be like, wow, that NOOCH, he really does pay attention to the trends. Whenever Kansas City starts really looking good, they don't cover. Jacksonville, upstart, Good young bunch. Trevor Lawrence, Kirk, ATN, some decent guys. Zay, Marvin, the Joneses, Evan Ingram, little resurgence. I don't see the Chiefs winning by 10. I see that game being close. Maybe the Chiefs even being behind, and then win by between 3 and 9. I like Jacksonville to cover today. I do. I like Jacksonville to cover today. Guys, neighborhood picks. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're staying on a little while longer today because there's more going on. I want to see the carry shares between Jamal Williams and Swift last week. That's been on my mind because a lot of my questions coming in are who to start. But it's tough. We got to see all. Okay, let's see. Let's see Williams. Where the fuck is Williams? There's so many Williams. Jamal. Okay, Jamal Williams last week. He was on the field 61% of the snaps, 24 attempts for 81 yards, and Swift was playing. No wonder guys are confused. All right, that's hard to ignore. 24 carries is hard to ignore. Now let's go to Swift, and then this will be your answer. I don't see. I didn't hit Swift yet, but I can't see myself saying Swift after I just read that. Let's see. Swift, 3 catches for 40 yards, 2 carries for 10 yards. How many? He was on the field for 16% of the snaps. Jamal Williams. Got to start Jamal Williams, right? Got to start Jamal Williams. Ooh, Kenneth, don't get going too much, Kenneth. I got Kenneth Walker in one league, but I'm playing against him in a league I really need to win. So I need Kenneth Walker to have a mediocre game where I can, and I'm playing my buddy's brother. Like my buddy has Kenneth Walker against me, and I have Kenneth Walker against his younger brother. So M. Rich, you're going down, M. Rich. So are you, T. Rich. And I made a trade with the third brother, C. Rich. Oh, DK. I don't want no touchdown passes from Gino. Not today. I want this win. His projections are already lower than mine, but I don't have anybody playing. I got a weak Band-Aid team going, but this is why I'm the coach. I sat Herbert. I'm going with Daniel Jones. I got to go with high ceilings. I know Daniel Jones could possibly throw for 200 and something and 2 or 3 and run for 100. I know that's possible. I know Herbert's got a crack rib, and for him to have a 25, he's got to throw 60 times, and something's got to happen. I don't know. They're playing the Niners. I don't know. So I'm starting Daniel Jones. I just traded for Jeff Wilson because who knows? I remember Jeff Wilson and Mostert tearing shit up in the NFC Championship game with the Niners a couple years ago. Starting both of them, taking a shot. My receivers, Cooper Kupp. I got another one on a bye. I got a hunch on Michael Gallup. So that's what I'm going to go with, Kupp and Gallup. Gallup's going to score today. I feel it. I can feel Gallup today having a day. And Mr. Disappear, tear the league up. I have to take a shot. I'm handcuffed. I'm starting Khalil Herbert in the flex because the kid has the juice and he could go for $180. He could carry 2 times for 7, but he could go for $180. So I got to go with the ceiling and hope for the best. This is the league I'm struggling in. My other leagues, you just know when you're doing well in your other leagues. My other leagues, it's like, I look at the roster, I'm like, I'm going to win today. Then I go to the next league. The leagues you're losing, you feel it. So the leagues I'm winning in, I'm not really mentioning much. But this one's tough for me. I'm going to start Herbert in that flex and hope for the home run because he's got Waddle in the flex. He's got Lockett in his flex, who's only got a 2 right now. If Lockett could stay low, that's big. Who wanted to give you that, Rich? Wanted to give you Josh Jacobs and Dalvin Cook for Eckler. Ooh, that's tough. He wanted to give you. Oh no, you can't give up Eckler. No, Eckler's got like 80-something catches already. How many fucking catches does Eckler have already? And that's a running back. And we just talked about fish face coach for the Chargers. Dink, dunk, Austin dunk, dink, dunk, Austin dunk. Herbert is the king of 7 yards or less air yards because they're all going to Eckler. Don't get rid of Eckler's like the MVP of fantasy this year, like of backs. Let's see. I'm going to tell you right now. Let's see how much catches. I'm going to count up Eckler's catches. Oh, fuck you, spell it. He's not coming up. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see. Eckler. Watch this. Receiving catches 4, 9 is 13, 8, 21, 10, 31, 10, 41, 12, 53, and 7, 60. 60 catches from a tailback. 60 catches. And we're not even talking about his rushing. Rushing, 80, 60, 140, 240, 70, 310-ish. 410. He's got close to 500 yards rushing. So the guy's got 60-something catches, 500 yards rushing. He's got touchdowns in 5 consecutive weeks on the ground. 2, 1, 1, 1. Can't top that. And receiving, he's got 4 touchdowns in the last 5 weeks. Austin Eckler. Those who have Austin Eckler shall go to the championship. No, serious. I joke around, but fucking Austin Eckler, if you got him, you're on a fast track to the championship. That's a guy that you got to feel good with. You know, I'm rocking with fucking Tony Pollard today, hoping that Zeke is still hurt. I'm all screwed up. Jamal Williams tore his ACL, never happened. Every expert had Nick Chubb, 24, 26 in the ADP. All I had to do was take Nick Chubb. That's all I had to do. Hey, it's one of my best friends, Dre. Let me get it. Hey, Dre, how you doing? You're on TV.
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
How you doing? Good morning.
Fucking good morning. Where's my cup of Joe?
Hey. How about we'll just gobble going over here a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, speak a little Italian for me. Get my spirits up, Dre.
Wait, what do you want me to say over here?
Oh, they're gonna think we're crazy. We better stop. Our segment's coming up midweek.
What do you want me to say over here?
Nah, man. Hey, I'll tell you, the Niners, your team is dangerous. They're playing the night game. You're lucky tonight. You get the Niners at 8 o'clock.
Yes, I'm very, very thankful.
You think the Niners will take care of business tonight? I think they will.
They should.
Yeah, the Niners are looking good. The Niners got who the hell the Niners got? I'm drawing a blank. Christian McCaffrey. Niners got Jesus Christmas. I'm going Arizona. No. The Niners got the Chargers. The Chargers stink. Their 2 receivers are out. They throw the ball to the side. You're going to see 8 million 5-yard passes tonight. And you're going to see the Niners play a real nice football game tonight. It's going to be a good night for you, Dre.
Good.
Yeah.
Now listen,
What's up?
Your father going back to Jersey?
My father, he's here today. Well, tomorrow we're going north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me, my father, and Dre might stop down for like a couple little bit.
When today?
Yeah.
Today we're doing all fantasy and crazy stuff. Why don't we get up during the week or something?
Oh, okay.
You know?
Well, this today it's all good.
Yeah. He took like an 8-hour nap yesterday. We had a rough day. He stayed up all night the night before. He's like, I didn't sleep 1 wink. So he took a nap from like 6 to like midnight, and he didn't sleep all night. He's all messed up. I gotta wake him before the Giants game.
Oh, he's still sleeping?
Yeah, because he couldn't. He took a nap. He took an extended nap on accident yesterday. Like we ate dinner and he fell asleep in the chair. You know, like we were watching sports, and I didn't want to wake him, but I screwed him all up. He's like, "Why didn't you fucking wake me?" So, but he's like, "Wake me up for the Giants game." I'm like, "All right." I was like, "Dad, what? You want to watch my fantasy show?" No, I only watch the Giants. I watch the Giants. I don't give a shit about that stuff. I watch the Giants. Yeah, my father just watches the Giants. That's it.
That's all.
Oh, man.
That's the Giants.
Jeez. Hey, Mel, I just checked it out. Carmelo's in the room. Ready, Mel? I got it for you right here. It's clear as day. DeAndre Swift last week, game log. He was on the field 16% of the time. He had 2 carries. Ready? Williams, same team, same game. He was on the field 61% of the time, carried the rock 24 times for 81 yards. So the answer would be Williams. Swift is always hurt anyway, so I would go with Williams. Joey Newman, we got to help our friend out over here. Newman's in the building too. Dre, say hi to Newman and Mel. They're in the room.
Yo, what's good?
Yeah, I got Dre on the phone here. Me and Joey just got off the phone. Melo's going to be calling in soon. He don't want to get whooped up. Mel's having a rough time in the league this year. He don't even want to play basketball against me because he knows he's going to lose in the league.
Yo, what the fuck you got me on? What the fuck is this?
This is our live Sunday morning. It's a talk along. We go. It's like a social club. It's like a social club from home. Like we're all doing our own thing on our Sunday mornings, but we're all connected. Yeah, this is the 2023 version of the social club.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
All right. Well, welcome. Yeah, so yeah, man. So we got the social club going today, and we're just looking at all these games, seeing who to start and sit. We're breaking these games down and seeing who we like really. And we're having some laughs. We're doing a lot of laughs. Mama Nooch is in second place now. She dropped 2 in a row. My mom was 7-0. Now she's 7-2, and she's all nervous, but she's confident. She's got Saquon later. Things should be all right. We'll see.
Tom Brady right now looks like a romper room.
Yeah, Tom Brady's he's out. They're in Germany. They're in the Spitzel today.
Yo, they just sent them on a pass to the opposite hash.
Yeah, what was that? I was just talking about that.
He slipped. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Hey, Tom Brady going out for a pass is something you should never ever see. He's too slow. Like, what do you think he is now? Jim Thorpe? Come on.
He slipped before he even got a chance to make a play on the ball.
Now we got Allie Greco. Now here's what we're gonna do, Allie. You picked up Jeff Wilson Jr. I just traded for him. It looks like he's the number 1 back. He's the hot back. You should start him. Yeah, he's gonna put up points today. He's gonna catch. He's gonna run. And he's from the 49ers, who had a great run, and they got a good running scheme. The only reason they got rid of him is because they got McCaffrey. So Jeff Wilson Jr. on the Dolphins today, good pick. Yes, sir, good pick. Very good pick. Yeah, I like Jeff Wilson today a lot. I actually like him a little bit more than the other dude, than this guy. Mostert. I'm not crazy about Cody. Did I miss Cody? Cody. I was reading his name. I'm not crazy about Mostert today. I like Wilson better. So yeah. So these are tough here. These are tough. Now I got to go over my real bets here because okay. First, I'm gonna go over my own rosters and maybe I can help some of you guys out. Hallie, over Dalvin Cook. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Jeff Wilson Jr. over Cook? No. Dalvin Cook is special. Jeff Wilson's good, but you still got Mostert, who's been a solid number 1 all year. So there's confusion. Last week, they both played 50% of the carries. That's a shit. You always want to know which one is the one. We know Cook, when he's healthy, is the one. Get it, Kavish? So we want to go Cook in that scenario. Sorry, I apologize. I didn't get the whole thing. Richie Baby, what do we got? PPR, Pickens or Ayuk? Okay, here's the thing. Chase Claypool has been traded. So you're going to see an uptake in Pickens, Deontay Johnson. Harris has looked shitty. You're going to see that backup, Warren, the running back. Take a peek on him today. Ayuk has been coming alive lately, but Debo's back. McCaffrey's there. There's a lot of weapons. I wouldn't be surprised if Ayuk took a step back. So that's tough, but I would go with Pickens today. I would go with Pickens on a hunch. I would go with Pickens. The Cook brothers meet in Buffalo. What do you mean, brother? They're brothers? That's Dalvin Cook's brother? No. Get out of here, Rich. Rich, you just blew my mind. How did I not know that? Nah, they're not brothers. You better look that up, Rich. No fake information. Wow. That Cook for Buffalo is Dalvin's brother? Shit. I didn't know that. Guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Make sure you like, subscribe, get in here, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Break my balls, ask me questions. I got thick skin. I don't care. I'm here for comedy anyway, and I can make fun of myself. So it's like Teflon. Make fun of me. I'll probably get a kick out of it. What are we doing here? Who else are we like? Yeah, Rich Cook. Wow, he is. He is the brother. Hey, I got a funny story about brothers. Who's famous? What famous tight end's brother quit the fucking NFL at halftime of a game? I'm gonna wait. I want to see if somebody gets it. Whose brother quit at halftime? Not too long ago either. I'll give a hint if you don't get it. It's funny. It's funny. I'll give a hint. The tight end was good for a long time too. Oh, don't worry. I don't vape. THC. Yeah, that vaping will kill you. I crack myself up sometimes. I'm a wild guy. My cousins are still sleeping. Hey, chalk outlines. Thanks for not coming in the room again today. Here's them right now. Here's my cousins in bed. They went to bed last night like this. Right now they're like this. Hey, John, thanks for not showing up again. I'm just breaking balls. Oh man. Wait, no, they're both retired. Okay, I could give you a hint. The tight end, his best years were on the 49ers. He was a star for the 49ers when Kaepernick was there, Alex Smith. That should give it away. His brother fucking retired at halftime. He got pissed off and quit, threw his pads off, and left at halftime. Like the fans were in the stands. He's going out of the tunnel. No. Ready? I'm going to tell you. Cody, the champ is in the building. Super Bowl repeat. Nobody's ever done it, but let me get back to this trivia question. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a tight end for the San Francisco 49ers. He was a star. Fast. Mike Singletary punked him when he was real young to turn him into a man. He did it for the right reasons. His name was Vernon Davis. He had a brother, Vontae Davis, Buffalo D-back, Vontae Davis. Vontae Davis, look it up. Fucking quit at halftime. That's great. That's a classic. I never saw anybody quit at halftime. I saw Antonio Brown just do it, but Vontae was the first one to do it. Antonio Brown's a little cuckoo. I don't even want to get into him. He's a little cuckoo. My father said, he's gone. He's a gone job. I wish my dad was here doing I'll get him on later for some Giants reactions and shit. My dad, he took a little, we had a big meal last night. He took a little extended nap and he fucked up his sleep. So he's resting now, but later I got to get him up for the Giants. He only watches the Giants. So I got to have two TVs. I got to have the red zone over here because he only watches the Giants. He's old school. He doesn't want to hear about that fantasy shit. All right, here we go. Hey, guys, Neighborhood Picks, like, subscribe, share. I'm here to have fun, be accurate, help in football, and uplift people. I'm an upbeat guy. So, and I'm making new friends here. I got all my real boys here already, and now new people are coming in, and it's becoming like something that I didn't even realize was going to happen. I'm really having a lot of fun here. Aaron Rodgers needs to quit at halftime. Yo, what's up with Rodgers' new? I'm gonna try to imitate Rodgers. So, how do you feel, Aaron? Well, it's a beautiful mystery. Mm-hmm. Like, what is that? Like, I know he meditates and shit now, but he's like so calm. He's like, I think we got to change the scheme and like. I don't know. Some people develop this different voice later on in life. I don't know. I don't remember him like that. I mean, I know you can evolve and grow, but he's really in character with this yogi shit. Yeah, Rodgers. Yeah, he needs to do a cleansing at halftime. And all that bullshit he talks, he could shit it right out. Talking all that shit. Guy took one batch of mushrooms. Now he's a fucking philosopher. Come on. Who didn't take a batch of mushrooms? Well, I didn't. The champ is here. Cody, you motherfucker. Cody, you son of a bitch. Cody, you Floridian son of a bitch. I'm just kidding, Cody. Hey, Cody, me and you played in the Super Bowl last year, right? I got the fucking belt. You know who's got the belt, right? But I just thought of something. You're in first place. I'm in second. We're both 7-2. If me and you go back to the Super Bowl, no one's ever done that in any league I've ever been in fantasy. The first year I played in fantasy was Marshawn Lynch's rookie year with Buffalo. I don't know what year that was, but I remember we were in my buddy's backyard. My buddy was a Super Bills fan when they stunk, and he drafted Marshawn Lynch with his fucking first pick. So I'll never forget that. That was the first time I played fantasy. Since then, I have never seen the same two dudes in the Super Bowl. Not in any of my leagues. And I only won my first Super Bowl last year. And I happened to win 2. So I went like 15, 17 years without ever winning. And then I won 2 last year. So it's crazy. You need a little luck. Who, you, Richie? I didn't. Did you, Richie? I was afraid of that. I didn't have the cojones to ever try the LSD. A little too strong. I didn't want to go insane because I'm already a little insane. I figure a guy like me with insanity to help could go super insane. You know, I'm already insane. Oh, Richie, thank you so much, man. There goes Kenneth Walker. Get him. All right, we don't want him to go too far. Not too far, Kenneth. Slow the fuck down. Getting me aggravated. My blood pressure's up. So, now you know what? I like to have fun. I love to have fun. I was the guy when I played to have my team loose. I played in a leadership position in all 3 sports: quarterback, point guard, center field, leadoff, pitcher. In baseball, I would keep my team loose. You know, I'd be on deck putting a booger on the end of my bat for my hitting streak, like keeping the guys loose, except for when I was pitching. If I was pitching, don't fucking talk to me. I don't know why. When I was pitching, it was a different kind of focus. I didn't even want to talk to nobody. Sit there with the jacket on the arm and just mow them down. Mow them down, Nucci. How long have you played? What, fantasy or real ball? Richie, baby. Roger dropped too much acid, not me. Woodstock 99. You know what? My buddies went to Woodstock 99. I didn't go. I was 19. I didn't go. But my buddies went. I was supposed to go. And my buddy who went just had a baby daughter yesterday. Yeah, one of my best friends just had a baby. I'm going to shout him out and congratulate him. I'm not going to say too much because I don't know who he told us that. He's a private guy. Congratulations to one of my best friends on starting your new family. You know who you are. Love you. What up, Aaron Rodgers? Oh man. Now, okay. Let's check out. Let's have a little fun here while we're sitting here. While I'm here, let's dive into some numbers. Those fucking next gen stats are amazing. Richard, I don't know if you were in the room. Do you know who the fastest ball carrier? They got trackers now. They don't even have the time. They got trackers on their uniforms. Richard, do you know who the fastest ball carrier in the NFL has been all year? Number 1 fastest. I was shocked. The guy we're watching right now. If you're watching the London game, the camera's on him right now. Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker was the number 1 fastest guy in the whole NFL in the next gen stats. And Justin Fields was number 10 ahead of Lamar. That means Justin Fields ran the ball faster this year, you know, than Lamar has on the field at least. That's saying something for his speed. Yeah, I thought it would be Tyreek Hill. I thought it would, you know, I didn't think it would be these guys. But Kenneth Walker is a beast. Wow, 21-3. Seattle's not doing shit. If I could hold my opponent, he just picked up Geno Smith this morning. I did a little quarterback defense. I picked up a couple extra QBs. No, not a couple, 1 extra QB. But, you know, I got two brothers to beat this week, so it's going to be tough. All right, I got to beat two brothers. I'm starting Daniel Jones over Herbert. I'm set on that. Paulie, baby! Godwin. I got Godwin in my other leagues. I still got Godwin in my other league. Oh, shit! Was that Lockett? Oh, damn it! Oh! Oh, Paul Riz! T-Rich just scored a touchdown on me. He's got Lockett. Fuck. All right. He's still projected to get 110. I got him today. Don't worry. He's going down. Lockett. Did they count that yet? Yeah. Yep. Okay. 11 for Lockett. 10 for Evans. 13 for Walker. 12 for Geno. No home runs. If we can stay away from the fucking homers, we got a chance to win. No homers. I know Jeff Wilson could put up a 13, but if Kenneth Walker goes to a 30-burger, I'm in trouble. There's only 8 minutes left. If we can hold these guys at bay, if I can get these guys to just hold serve and not go over, I consider that a win. I consider that a win. Lockett's in motion right now. I'd like to see. I bet Seattle, but I don't see him coming back. Geno for 2. 2-point conversion. Picked off. Oh, does Geno get a minus fucking something for that? I hope so. Nice pass by Geno to Lockett. 21-9. Geno just threw an interception. Hopefully he gets minus points for that. 1 fumble lost. Okay. Okay. My opponent's on pace to beat me by 4. I'm not worried about that. Oh, that's okay. Let's see the other league. Ooh, Rich, the little Rich, 12 for Geno. Oh, they both got Geno. How cute. How cute. Both brothers got Geno. Both brothers got Geno against me. I'll get you guys. I'll get you guys. The Richardson brothers both got Geno. Well, you're both getting duds. You're both getting duds. Oh, we left Julio Jones on the bench. Well, I wouldn't have had the nerve to start him either. Who knew that? James Conner starring. He's all banged up. I got a shot. I think I could beat Rich. Now in Tony C's league, where's those guys? Where's Tony C today? Hey, Paul Riz. I was just gonna say. Oh, you're in the airport right now? How was the trip? Oh, you went all the way south, Key West? Beautiful, beautiful. I'm over down in Del Rey area, but next time I go down there, my cousin and I, we're gonna go down to Key West. I hear it's fucking crazy down there. I'm really excited to go to Key West. That sounds like it must have been a great trip. I hope you had a good time. You have a good time? Rich, you have Geno too? Well, you're my enemy just for today. Just for today, Rich. You know I love you. 3 guys, 2 brothers, and you got Geno. Look, I'm afraid of Geno Smith, but I'm not confident. I got to worry about Herbert tonight. That's how bad I'm running. Now, guys, you're me. You're me. You're me. Do you bench Herbert tonight? I have to bench Herbert. If I start Herbert tonight with no receivers and what I've been seeing with my own eyeballs, I'd be stupid. I have to have he who hesitates is lost. I can't just hesitate and stick on him. I got to take the shot. Whether I lose or I lose, I'll feel better with Fields on one league and Danny Dimes in the other league because they can both run. I gotta take Herbert out. Lock it. Fuck you, T-Rich. He looking at me. He conveniently comes back in the room when his guy scores. I thought this fucking guy was already on vacation for the day. He was supposed to be leaving town. All of a sudden, Lockett scores. He's back. He's back. You better not be texting me from church, or you're going to get bad luck. If he's texting me from church, Lord, strike him with a 0. Amen. Oh, T-Rich, you're looking at your fantasy from church? T-Rich. Tampa Bay's receiving. And there's a tackle by Seattle. Did I sound like the priest? Has anybody ever been in church in their life, or am I the only guy? I was an altar boy. I wasn't always this bad. I was an altar boy. Yes, I was. I was an altar boy. Oh, you can't hear me, T-Rich? Good. I'm messing with you. Can you hear that? Can you hear this? Can you hear this? 21-9. Wow. Shit. Guys, we got a lot of shit going on. I'm waiting for a couple friends. What's the Woodstock story? Oh, no, I didn't go. My buddies went. And I think there was a lot of crazy shit going on over there. But I heard it was fucking muddy. I don't like that shit. I'm not laying in mud for 3 days. I'm not into that shit. I don't even like getting dirty that much unless, unless I'm playing sports or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lay in the mud. No. I like nightclubs when I was younger, especially. But but the festivals I never went to that much. Couple. I like going to islands, shit like that. Key West. That's a trip. That's a nice trip. I'll be there. Oh, Burrow's on a bye, Richie? Yeah. Burrow's a big dog. Burrow's one of the best quarterbacks out there for sure, for sure. Guys, neighborhood picks, like, subscribe, share, give it a share. We do conversation. I want this channel to become way more interactive. And I'm good with it already. I'm very comfortable. This is kind of like my lane, my pocket. Like, I've been talking sports my whole life. Like, if this shit was out when I was 12, I'd be doing this at 12 and be doing the same good job. Like, whatever, however my level is now, I'd be doing just as good if this shit was out when I was 13 years old. I've always been doing this, so it's natural. So I want you guys to come in. I want you to ask me questions back and forth. But my main thing is, as the season goes on, when somebody has topics and ideas, I don't want to just do hot takes. That's why I like doing the long form on Sunday mornings. I want to have Richard in the Zoom over here, in the Zoom, this way, that way. I want to have a couple guys where we have a discussion. We talk about maybe something that's really big news. Like, if something's so big that we want to get on, you guys hit me up. Now, you got to know my other platforms to get in touch with me. Neighborhood Picks Twitter, Neighborhood Picks Instagram, John Antonucci Jr. Facebook, John Antonucci Jr. Instagram, but Neighborhood Picks, you find me. TikTok, Neighborhood Picks. So if you got something to, you want to say or talk, you want to get on Zoom with me, hit me on one of them platforms, because I don't always check messages on the YouTube, because I just, I do this for the sports channel, but I do my other shit on the platform. So what I want to do is I want to have you guys in the next 8 weeks. This is week 10 before week 18. I want to have you in the box. Like, check out the show I do with my buddy Ryan. We just did it Tuesday. It went great. We talked for 25 minutes. We did a recap on the week. We did it off script. Sometimes I write them and we do like a real pre-production. Sometimes I do like the journalism side, and sometimes I do the freestyle side. It's all according to the mood and like the vibe that we have that day. Me and Ryan, we kind of went freestyle and went nice. And we had a 25-minute, 100 views, got a bunch of subscribers, hours. People like it. So there's different forms of the style of the show. It's not just one thing. We got a million flavors, and I want to make other people have fun and enjoy it and have a good experience. That's one of my goals. It's not just to have a million subscribers and collected. I don't really care about all that. It's really more about the experience. It's like life. It's not about the, which one is it, destination or journey? It's about the journey. The destination is where you're going, but it's about the journey. The journey. This is the journey. All these fun times on a Sunday morning, talking shit, meeting guys like Richard, Paul Riz hitting me up from the fucking airport in Key West, Dre calling me on speaker, Carmelo, Cody coming in, my boy Joey Newman. I'm reconnecting with friends from all different parts of my life. My high school crew, college guys, other guys from this town, guys from that town. And that was the basis of the idea. Reconnect everybody in the most convenient way possible so we don't lose connection. There's no reason to. No reason to. Especially in this day and age. So one of us had to step up and happened to be Crazy Nooch. So, and you might, and to those close friends that I have that are slacking a little bit, wake up. What, you got rocks in your head? It's not about me. It's not like, oh, let's see how Nooch is doing. No, it's us. You get it? Got it? Good. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's funny. Me and my dad are gonna do a Giants recap later. Me and my dad we're gonna watch the whole Giants game. We're gonna recap that. We're gonna dissect the Giants game. My father, that's one thing. He watches every second of every play. When we go over the Giants later, it'll probably be the best Giants recap that I have had all year. So we'll have a fun time doing the Giants recap, and I'm gonna get his picks and stuff like that. Ooh, interception, Seattle. Brady just threw another interception. It's a ball game now, boy. Brady. Wow. Brady just threw another pick. Now Tampa Bay's up 21-9. Let's do the math here. There's 6 minutes left in the game. 6:24. Seattle's got the ball in scoring position. What could they be on, the 40? Now Seattle scores a quick 8. That would be 17. Doesn't make sense. So you just go for the 7. 16. Right, yeah. So it would be next score would be 16. Wow. Seattle just picked them off. West Orange, New Jersey, a disaster crime. Oh yeah, West Orange. My high school alma mater. We played, I think, West Orange in the state championship last year, and our quarterback fell into the end zone. Their linebacker ripped the ball out. Our quarterback had 2 knees down in the end zone, falling forward already. He was down. The guy ripped it out. The refs just swallowed their whistle. And the guy ran 100 yards and robbed my high school alma mater for a state championship. So they had a rematch this year right away, first game of the season, and we beat the shit out of them and sent them home. So, revenge is a dish best served cold, and we smacked them this year. But it was a terrible robbery. It's probably the biggest robbery in the history of high school sports. If you Google Clifton High School getting robbed, you'll see it. It was amazing. I can't even believe it. It held up. It was the worst play I've ever seen in my life, and it wasn't even because I went there years ago. It had nothing to do with that. It was crazy. Yeah, it's rough up. A lot of the towns up north, or it's all different stuff going on. There's you got your good areas, your bad areas. Your places don't go through. That's why when I left my area in North Jersey years ago, there was home invasions and shit, and I never saw that when I was a kid. Oh, my cousin Brandon, he's my older cousin, and we're both only childs. That's my mom's brother's son, and we're like 9 years apart. He's older than me, and he sent me the Neighborhood Picks banner. So I thought that was cool as hell. So I've had it up ever since. So shout out to my cousin Brandon. I love it. Oh yeah. Camden's bad. Camden's like a pretty high crime rate. Hey, Gino's coming here on the drive, guys. We're gonna check out the end of this game. Gino's on the shotgun. If he puts up more touchdowns now, that's really unlucky for me. He's been quiet the whole game. Geno Smith just threw a ball to Lockett before he even cut. Geno Smith threw the out. Lockett was still this way. The ball was in the air. Then he turned and ran, and it hit him right. It was a perfect pass. Geno Smith he's playing tough this year. The Seattle's on the 28-yard line going in. They're down 21-9. This is big, guys. I got Seattle. Do I have a chance? They got 3 timeouts left. I got to root for them now. Fuck the fantasy game. Come on, Geno. Oh, he got out. He's running. Look at Geno. Geno just got out and a flag. The ball will be down to the 5. Geno Smith just got out of tremendous danger. Ran for about 17, and when he slid, they hit him on top of it. So now the ball go down to the 3 or the 2. So Seattle's going to go in about there's 4:58. Seattle will be in the end zone by 4 minutes. So it'll be 21-16 with 4 minutes left, and Seattle's got 3 timeouts. And you know exactly what Tommy's going to be doing. Skipping balls. He's going to be throwing short ones. Short ones and runs. Runs, short ones to Godwin. Seattle can come back here. Wow, this turned into a very interesting game. Geno Smith takes off from the 30. He slides at the 20, and they cheap shot him at the 17. 2nd and 1 from the they didn't penalize him. Ball's on the 18. 2nd and 1. Geno on a shotgun. Here we go. This is the game, guys. 4th quarter, 4:47. Geno's in the shotgun. Don't hit Lockett. Don't fucking. Oh no. Oh, Font. No. Oh, they called him out. Geno Smith just threw a perfect fade to Noah Fant in the end zone. Touchdown. They called him out. This is huge. This is huge. Not with an H, with a Y. Huge. Richie, this is huge. Oh, man. I got funny jokes, too, but I don't want to get myself thrown off. One day, Rich, I'll tell you a couple. Oh, motto. Come on, Gino. Oh, they handed off to Kenneth Walker. He didn't get it. Wow, that's surprising. The best young back in football didn't get the 1 yard that he needed. That's surprising. That's surprising. Oh, Richie, where are you from exactly? What town? What town? I forget. I'm ADD. But I can do a lot of things at once. That's my superpower. You know what I'm saying? Your strengths are your weaknesses. I might be ADD, but who else could do 28 things at once? Rochester, New York. Oh, that's why you thought I was from New York in the beginning. I was wondering. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's real New York. Oh, Gino. I'll fucking tell you. You know what? Fuck Tampa Bay now. Fuck these guys. I'm so happy. Look at Tommy. He's all sunken in. He's about to fucking. Geno Smith just threw a dime to Godwin, Goodwin. Now it's 21-15. Now there's no reason to go for 2. What the fuck is being down by 4? Kick the extra point, right? These coaches got these charts. They become retarded. It's 21-15. There's no point to go to 17, right? Oh, no, there is. Because if Tampa Bay kicks a field goal, goes to 24, and we have 17. No. You still don't. No. You kick the extra point. Plus, I think I got the fucking kicker. Is it Myers? You better kick it through. I'll kick his ass. He's getting a DM. I sent Derek Carr a DM last week. I said, hey, Derek. Yeah, you put up a 2. Thanks. Yeah, I swear to God. I tell him. That's how I feel. Social media. What are the DMs for? I have no shame. I'm not here to harass anybody. But I tell them, look at this. 21-16. 21-16. Okay, here it is. Now, Seattle's got 3 timeouts, so it's going to be up to Tommy. Tommy's going to do the dink, dunk, dink, dunk, dink, dunk. And he's going to try to extend the game. I don't think it's going to work. I think Pete is ready for this. What are they, challenging the touchdown? That's a catch. Come on. Oh, Mike Pereira. Get off the screen, Mike. That was a catch. Definite catch. Wow. 21-16. I said they'll have their score by 4 minutes. There's 3:58 left. Oh, man. This is tough here. Tommy, Byron Leftwich is talking to Tommy. Byron Leftwich is like 3 years younger than Tommy. It must be weird playing against a guy coaching, playing for a guy that you played against. Maybe not. Look how young these coaches are these days anyway. I think it would be more weird playing for McVay. What the hell did he ever do? He looks like a little juice head, too. We got a 5'6" juice head coaching the Rams. What are you lifting for, McVay? You ever see him with his Campbell's Chunky Soup commercial? McVay, what are you doing? Oh, that was a bad return. Shit return. Okay, Tampa Bay. They basically just got to make a few timeouts. That ain't going to happen. Seattle's got, I would love to see Seattle win this game. Would I love to see Seattle win this game? Oh, that would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. We need Tommy to go 3 and out. 3 and out, Tommy. 3 and out. Come on, Tommy boy. You can do it. We need him 3 and out. Oh, so funny, Godwin. My buddies are a lot. Because Godwin can never put up a fucking good game. I know Godwin can put up a good game, guys. I know that. He's got 5 catches for 58 yards. Godwin what? Fucking guys. I wish I could send him the voicemail. Godwin, what? 5 for 58. 5 for 58. Who's that? Oh, shit, it's Godwin again. Damn. Shit. You know what? Just make sure you keep that same fucking energy when Jeff Wilson rushes for $150 later. These guys are typing in my fantasy football league chat. Godwin, ha 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 ha. Like what does Godwin have that's so amazing? 5 for 58 still? Do we have to refresh this? That's the big thing. 5 for 58. And we're doing the laughing emojis. Guys, come on. Oh, he's got a tutty too? Shit. Fuck him. But you know what? Jeff Wilson, he's going to catch 6 today. He's going to have just as many catches as Godwin. He's going to rush for $140, and I'm going to whip T. Rich's ass. Let me see. I try to make myself believe it. Damn, okay. He's only projected to get 130. If I could possibly hold him at bay, I got a chance. But I don't feel good about it. All right. Come on. Come on, Tommy boy. Throw that fucking interception, Tommy boy. Throw that skipper. Throw that back ankle fade, Tommy. Throw that back. Oh. Ooh. Wow, that rookie running back got some juice. White just made a nice run. That's perfect. That's perfect for me. No more fantasy points for you, T. Rich. No more points for you. You stay at your 56 and your projected 130. And when Danny fucking Dimes takes over in a little while, you'll see. You know what? And you know what? You might laugh at Kyle Herbert. There's a reason he went on waivers because he's so inconsistent. I get it. So, basically, I think that if Herbert has one of his good days, you're talking 180. Herbert could go 2 carries for 7 yards or like 18 carries for like $180. He's got the high ceiling. So I do if T Rich cannot blow me out of the water here in this first game, I like my chances of hanging in. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna be pompously fucking stupid and being unrealistic. I like to break balls, but I am realistic. So the battle's uphill for me. I gotta admit that. But we'll see what happens here. Hopefully, nothing more to Godwin. If we could keep you at bay here, T. Rich. Oh no. All right. Oh, Julio. Okay, killing the clock. That'll be the 2-minute warning. They'll be killing the clock. That's perfect. See you soon, Paul Riz. See you soon, buddy. Be safe. Yeah, right. I wish I could like put a Giselle sign like in the stadium right now. That would throw him off. So yeah, I'm starting Wilson. I'm starting Tony Pollard because Zeke's not ready yet with that. Tony Pollard, another guy. He's got a high ceiling. Tony Pollard has rushed for 105 yards in a game, 86, 83, 131 last week. Tony Pollard has a ceiling. He had 34 in a game. So I got guys that could give you. I could literally put up a 9. Like I could literally put up a 75 today or a 175. I get it. So we'll see. But I gotta check some bets. I gotta get some things in. Neighborhood picks. Like, subscribe. Definitely share the channel because even if they watch it later, we have so much fun here that you'll get the gist of what's going on. We get more people in time after time. But this is Neighborhood Picks. I hope everybody does well. We really need to get going here with the fantasy and get these interactive live streams. I want to do all that stuff. I want to get everybody in the booth as soon as possible. So make sure you're signed up, Neighborhood Picks. Make sure you get your 3 picks in. So you're up for the contest and have have a tremendous Sunday. Have a tremendous Sunday. That's what we want. Eat a lot, rest, have time, eat again, and have a great weekend.